Hello, Leo. Welcome back or welcome to Marion K Tarot. This is going to be your monthly um, tarot reading for November 2024. And we are using the Unicorn's Journey Tarot by Lisa Papez. And we are using both the standard size and the wee dinky mini to do any clarification that we might need. So, Leo, I hope you're well. Astrologically, as I'm filming this, Mars has just entered your sign. Ooh. So what happens when the fiery war sign, a planet of war, turns up in your sign? Well, it's dynamic, that's for sure. It's also an opportunity to get things done, to get that kick up the backside that you might have been looking for. There is no form of procrastination with Mars and Leo, but we're going to embrace that. Okay, so let's see what the cards have got to say. Okay. Ooh, this deck is so slidey, it's amazing. Well, 5 of fire, that's a Leo card right out there of the gate, so we'll keep that there. And then we'll see what is in store for Leo for November 2024, please. I'm going to keep that up there. I'm going to keep it separate. Right. Okay, we've got the Hierophant. We've got the 8 of water. We've got the 8 of air. We've got the Fool. Lovely. The Magician. And the Queen of Water. And at the bottom of the deck, we have got Temperance. Leo. So interesting. Now, because that 5 of fire, the 5 of wands, the suits are elementally corresponding in this deck. But with regards to that 5 of fire, what's coming right at me here is, what is it this month, Leo, that you're having a battle? There is this kind of are you defending yourself? Or is there some kind of fiery pursuit that you are looking to undertake this month? And this is, in this deck, it's all about Mystic the Unicorn, but for some reason, it feels like you are the dragon in this situation. You're the one who's wanting to push your passions, and it's being thwarted. And it's pissing you off a bit, Leo, to be perfectly honest with you. Now, whether that is an individual or it is a particular set of circumstances, it feels deeply frustrating. Okay, and I think that the fact that Mars has come into your sign is kind of increasing the tension. It feels like it's almost like a kind of tense, not necessarily a hostage situation. I don't feel like that, it's that tense, but it's like, it's a very intense energy that I'm picking up for you, Leo. Of course, during the month of November, Pluto is going to be moving into Aquarius, and it's going to remain there, so that's going to be in opposition to you. Your Leo placements for the next 20 odd years. So, it is a big month. And it's going to be a complete shift in energy for everybody. But, the fact that it's like the kind of all the fixed signs, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio and Taurus, everybody's going to feel it in particular. But the more immediate thing that's coming up for me, as I say, is this, your plans. It's as if you're trying to plan things, Leo, and you're trying to bring things to fruition, and it's constant. You're being thwarted constantly. That's what I feel like this card has jumped out about. However, do not give up. That would be my advice to you. You're not going to give up because you're a Leo, right? But it feels like there is this information, or just keep battling because you will get through this. Okay. And in the main reading itself, we have got a lovely spread of energy here. We've got air, we've got water, we've got earth. And then, that card that jumped out, we've got that bit of fire. We've also got a temperance card here at the bottom of the deck. That's Sagittarius energy, so your sister sign. The opportunities that you are about to experience is something that is very unusual for you, Leo. It's going to be, you're going to have an opportunity, very much so. It feels like for a lot of you, you're going to be teaching things to other people. You're going to be using the lessons that you have learned to teach others. So it's a bit like, you know what, I am in my power. I'm going to take the lessons that I have experienced, the situations that you've experienced over the last 3, 4, 5, 6 years even, and put them to good use. It's like you have got wisdom to share, Leo, and there is people who really need it. There's people who really need that wisdom of yours, Leo. With that Hierophant card, could also be that you're spending time with a Taurus. Hi, well, you're spending time with a Taurus right now if you're watching this, Leo. And it feels, like the lessons that you have experienced, this 8 of Water, which is the 8 of Cups, and then the 8 of Air, it almost feels like you defend yourself here. And the wisdom that you get from there, you're taking it. And then you realise that in order to share that wisdom, there's things that you need to leave behind. Things that you currently love very much, or things that you're very much attached to. And that could be people, that could be friendships, business partnerships, things that, up until this point have seemed really, really important in your life. And I think they will always be important, these particular situations. But it's really getting out of your own way. That's the thing, it's like you're being asked here, are you able to walk away, Leo? Are you able to walk forward? And it's so interesting because some of these cards, it's like you're walking towards something. The thing is, right, see when you see cards, or see when you see like figures on cards, right? So if we look at the 8 of Water, we look at the Hierophant, and we look at the Fool, okay? And in each of these cards, Mystic the Unicorn is looking towards something. Looking towards something that we cannot see in the cards. But what it feels like is there's this need and this desire within you, Leo, that you want to go on to something new. And we've got the full energy here, it's like that. It's that desire. It's that desire to go where you've never been before, be whether that's a physical place, or if it's if it's like a new job, or like having a new relationship, or friendship. You know, it's like a part of you, or to discover a part of you that you were not aware of up until this point. And the anxiety that that's causing you, Leo, you know, it's like, oh, well, I've got these thoughts in my head, but, oh, well, I can't do it. You know, I can't do it. It's not me. It's not what I've been used to doing. It's, you know, it's out with my comfort zone. And it just feels like, if not now, then when, Leo? You know, you're no usually shy in coming forward. Let's put it that way. Um, there's a there's a great opportunity here for you to just strive forward and just really, get out of your own way, Leo. You know, you're putting barriers up that don't need to be there. You know, you're catastrophizing, which is a very un-Leo thing to do. You know, but I think it is experienced recently. Um, has maybe kind of given you this attitude where it's like, well, I'm as well not doing anything because actually it'll just end in disaster. You know, that's the kind of a feeling that I'm getting for this eight of air. But you know, it's self imposed. It's self imposed limitations. Be your proud, fabulous self, Leo. You know, walk into that arena and be amazing. You know, walk into that situation, whether it's an internal situation or an external situation, and just be the wonderful you that you are. You know, you have come so far, Leo, just so far, and as a collective and individual Leos that I know, it's like the last few years, my goddess, you have been to hell and back, some of you, but you have survived. You know, it's like every single part of you, you have survived. Is there battle scars? Absolutely. Absolutely, there is battle scars. However, you have made it. And the magician here, you know, it's like you have the tools that you have got, you know, the lessons that you have learned in these situations. You're ready. You know, you're ready to impart them onto other people. You have got what it takes, Leo. And how are you going to do that? How are you going to do that, Leo? Let's ask the question, you know. I am asking you a question here, Leo. How are you going to achieve this? Think about that. Take a couple of minutes to think about that. Go and get a pen, you know, go and open the notes app, or just go and get a pen and a piece of paper and or a journal, and you know, how are you going to achieve this? What is your plan of action? We've got the Queen of Cups here to remind you that there is a compassionate level to this, that there is a deep love and compassion from others around you. There is help there. You know, you are able to nurture these ideas. The ideas that you are able to bring into fruition, you know, you're able to birth them. The Queen of Water is very much, you know, related to the High Priestess in the tarot. So, you know, you trust your intuition. Trust your intuition that this is going to work. Whatever this is, Leo, you can absolutely make it happen. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do some clarifying because I'm a nosy bugger, right? So let's see. We're going to look at this Eight of Air to see if how we can work through work through that the self-imposed barriers. How can we help? So I'm drawn to that wee. This is like a wee egg. Drawn to that wee egg. For some reason. Okay. How can we get out of it? For at Earth. Okay. We're going to look at our resources, Leo. You're going to look at the experience and your personal resources that you have got in reserve. Your reserves of strength, because it's like Earth, you know, it's like your physical strength, you know. Can you make it one more time? Can you do that? You know, can you trust yourself? Can you trust your physical surroundings? Where can you draw strength for your resources? Now, whether that is financial resources or human resources or people in your life. When I say that, you know, I don't mean like trot along HR. I mean, it maybe be that, you know, like if you're in, depending on the industry you're in, you know, it could be you go to HR about something and they can give you the assistance that you require. But it's very much, you know, your personal resources that you have got is what's going to help you. Only you can help you, Leo. Right, that's just came through to me. Only you can help you. And in order to get out of this bit of your head, you know, it's like trust what's around you. Okay, now let's see this Fool and Magician combo. Let's have a look and see here. Tell me about this Fool and Magician, please. Oops. There we go. So the Five of Water. It's interesting, the Five of Cups. So, excuse me while I play with the cards. So that's Five of Water, okay? So it's finding that need to nurture, you know. It's like it could may well be that after a loss of something, you know, there's comfort required, you know. It's a new way of looking at things, because if you're walking away from things, Leo, then there can be this feeling of loss because it's something new. And you just need some time, you know. You need some emotional comfort for people. You just need a hug sometimes, you know. It's like if this new adventure is just a bit scary, it's a bit, you know, it's a bit intimidating, then take the help for others, you know, because there is help, you know. There is people. I just keep getting this feeling that as soon as you say to, you know, your friends or your family or your colleagues or, you know, whoever it is, when I say to you, go and ask trusted people for help, whoever comes into your mind, they are waiting. You know, they're so desperate to see you succeed, Leo, you know, and they just want to help. So allow them to help you. Okay, Leo, it is shaping up to be a really interesting month, and yeah, it feels good. You know, it feels like it's finally going to be your time. You know, it feels like the air's clearing. So as in you're ready for that next adventure, Leo. So thank you so much for watching. If you've not already subscribed, consider subscribing. I'd love that. If you would like a personal reading, the details are in the description box, how you can book. And I will see you in December, Leo. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.